Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Aslam Manzoor here. So in this video we are going to learn about how we can automate your whole business, and we are going to learn most amazing feature of GoHighLevel, that's called automations. We will learn about how we can make basic automations and how we can make multi-level automations, and how we can automate your Facebook form or your Google form, or we can say that how we can automate your GoHighLevel form, and if leads coming from your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, how we can automate. I can guide you step by step. And what if we can go with the multi-level automations? So I will show you how you can create multi-level automations as well. So that's it. Let's dive in video and I will show you step by step. So I just log in into my GoHighLevel account, and I have already logged in my sub account as well. And by the way, that's a white label solution I did for my own agency. If you're looking for these type of white labeling solutions, just simply go with the link of my affiliate. So I will just do these all things for you as well. So let me dive into automations part. It is automations part. Here we have different things what we can do with our business on the back end. For example, you have websites and you have a landing page, or you have a Facebook form, or whatever you have, you want to automate completes, and you want to create opportunities, and you want to nurture them, you want to send confirmation emails. So each and everything we can learn here, and I will guide you step by step. So first of all, being a professional, so I can create a folder here, and in the folder name we can say test automations. Okay, I just create this folder, and yeah, yes, here we have test automations. We already have another one, but we're going to use this one. So simply I just create automations workflow, and here we have already make templates from GoHighLevel, but right now we are not going to use any templates, so we are going from scratch. I just say click on the scratch button, and after that what we can do, we can give the name of automations. We will say okay, and after that the first thing is that we need to select trigger. So what is trigger? Trigger is means when someone click on your button, or when someone click on submit form, or we can say someone book appointment, or someone submit their informations, and for newsletter, for product, for contact us, these all of your triggers. And we can select multiple trigger on the basic level, and we can select a single trigger. It's up to you, but right now I'm going to select one trigger for now, and after that we can select a multi-trigger as well. So I just put my head aside, and here what we can say, we will say that form submit. Okay, let me, here you can see we have a form submit. Okay, and I just simply go to filter, and I will say form is, and for example you have multiple forms, and if you not select this, for example I not select this one, so in this case what happening, when leads coming from all forms that exist in your sub account, it will be pop up in automations. So we are not going to use all form, we are going to use specific form. So what we can say, we can just go to filters, and we can apply filter, and we can say that form is, we can select forms. For example, our form is this one, the form 97, and I just select this one, and after that I just go to here. Okay, I just change the trigger name as well, so that would be looks form submitted. We can say that 97 form submitted. Okay, that's a form name. I just update it, 97 form submitted. So that's our first step. When someone submit a form, that trigger will be pop up. So what is the next step? And in the next step we are going to say that the first thing is that you can add a tag. You can add a tag here, or you can add a tag on a multi-level step as well, but right now we are going to create a basic, and we will create multi-level as well. But in this case I just say add contact tag, and we can say 97 form entry. Okay, I just add this tag. Simply say we can say that 97 form added tag. Okay, and that's how it's look on your end. That's a more easy to understand what's happening in the automations. And in the next step what we can do, we can update in opportunity. We have on a backend our opportunity and opportunity stages as well, like pipeline and pipeline stages. So we can update opportunity in our CRM or in our GoHighLevel. So we will say create update opportunity, and by the way that's our trigger and that's our action. For example, someone submit this form, what happened on this actions, and what happened after this form submitted. So that's we have add tag for our understanding, for tracking later this lead, and sending them emails. So we will add tag. That's tag is a name of form, and after this action we can do another action. Another action is that create and update opportunities. So first of all we need to select a pipeline here. For example, in my case we will say new leads pipeline, and that's a pipeline, and I will show you pipeline in a while. Just allow me a second. And what we can say, we say new leads. Okay, I just select the stage new lead, pipeline new leads, and also we have select the stage as well. So you can select the name of your opportunity that will be appear on a opportunity card, and you can select source as well. So for example, we can say that's a form, and the value of source, for example, we can say 1000, and that lead is open because it's the first stage, so we can say that lead is open. So you can see this allow opportunity to move to any previous stage in a pipeline, or duplicated opportunities allow. No, we cannot allow these both. It's up to you, but in my case I'm not going to allow this one. Here we have create and update opportunity, and what is the next step? So right now lead is coming, we have add tag, and we have update in our CRM and opportunity area. In the next step, what we are going to do, we can say that wait few seconds, and we can just add a wait action, time delay, and for example we can say that time delay, and we will say 2 minutes or hour or day. We can say that 1 minute, and after that wait added. Okay, that's a wait added, and after that what we can say that we can send a confirmation email to our lead, our customer. And before that, what we can do, we can notify to our admin team the new lead is in your box or in your CRM. So we will say internal notifications. When we will select internal notifications, so it means we are notified to our team or notified to our sub account owners. So I just select this internal notification, and in internal notification I will notify away email, away notification, way SMS. That notification means work. It will be work on your app. If you have GoHighLevel app, so that notification will be appeared there. And if you have email, so it will be notify way emails, and if you have notify via SMS, so it will notify via SMS. So I will go with the email, and what we can say that we can say username, the owner of account, and from emails user email. Select the type. I will assign to. Here we have three options: assigned users, particular user, or custom emails. We can say particular user, and here we can select a particular user is, for example, we can go with the Ahmed Raza. Okay, and after that we can select the subject test now, and here we can say hi, and we can go with the user and user full name. Please check out new leads in CRM, and we can add internal notification for our specific admin team. In the next step, what we can do, we can say that here we can send confirmation email to our lead. So for that we can say send email. Right now we are not going to select user, we are going to select from user, right, and from user emails for subject. Right now I'm going to test subject line again, and we will say hi, and in this case we will select the tag contact, not this time not a user. We are going to select the contact. We will say thank you so much for submitting your information, thanks, and whatever you want to send them, you can send it. I just write it a dummy emails, so we can send our emails, and we can also notify them via SMS as well. So we can say send SMS. But before the send SMS, let me finish SMS, and what we can say that first of all we need to select action here. Okay, and that's we need to add wait. After wait we can send SMS after 2 minutes, and we can SMS as well. That's how we can automate our leads, and we can send follow-ups, we can send congratulation emails, we can notify our team, and we can add opportunity into our CRM as well. So that's the basic automation, and let me dive in the next step of the automation. I will show you how we can add multiple level automations here. So we are going to create multi-level automations right now. So in this case we have two triggers and we can select more trigger as well. For example, we can say Facebook form, lead form submitted. I just select this one because there is no specific page link, so that's why we are not able to select this action. So I can change it. We can say book appointment or form submitted, or we can say pipeline stage change, or we can, what the other action we can select, we can trigger it like Instagram. No, it's not. Okay, let's make on two levels, two stages, and after that we can make multi-level as well. So first of all, we need to add condition here. So we can say that if else is, for example, this condition is true, go with this one. If this condition is true, go with this one. So in the first branch, what we are going to say, we are going to say workflow trigger is, and we can select this form. You remember we have selected this form here, and we can just say go with this one. And there is a none, but we can add another condition here, and we can just simply add condition, select the workflow triggered, and select is, and we can say book appointment. Our second is a book an appointment. Trigger is a book an appointment. So we have two, and in the next step, what we can say that, and we can just copy this one, and for example, we can say go here, copy, select from here all, and we can just paste here. Okay, we have this, and we can say that if none, so what we are going to do, we can add go to here, and it's a go to, and save, and we can just go to here, add here. So in this case, if there is nothing not happening, so we can say that it's go back here and it's start again and check again, and then start automations again as well. So that's how we can create a multi-level automations, and we can update opportunities and all things according to your requirement. That's the basic automations I have make, but in the next couple of video I can make some complex automations as well. I can show you some complex automations so you can see how it's work and how's things going on. And I will go to back and just go to this automations, and I just go to this one, and I can show you this. That's a appointment booking confirmation, but that's a multi-level. And here you can see we have 5 triggers and we have 5 different automations, and also we have sending review request here as well, for Google My Business. So that's how multi-level automations work. So that's it from this video. If you need any GoHighLevel related services like automations or funnel design, website design, go to leadsflex.com. the link is description box below, and book your free consultation. And either you need any of your GoHighLevel accounts with my affiliate link, I just give you these snapshot free of cost, all these snapshot, and also that's the link in bio. That's all pages, and I will also jump with you on a call, and I will guide you step by step how you can implement your GoHighLevel to make more money with it. Thank you so much for watching this.